Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am so excited to be working with Alyssa Beltempo to style 3 of our most sentimental wardrobe pieces for a holiday at home. This is a collaboration that I am so excited to be sharing with you because I adore Alyssa. I really love her content here on this platform, but we're also kind of digital friends. We've never met in person, but I just think she's wonderful. I think she brings so much value here, and all of her content is so welcoming and inviting, really down to earth, practical, and beautiful. So I think you'll love her if you're not familiar with her yet. So essentially, for this video, we've selected pieces from our wardrobes that are sentimental. They've got some good meaning behind them, and we're styling them in a way that you can wear at home. So even if you're not going anywhere this holiday season, maybe you're just going to be with your immediate family in your house, you can still feel a little bit special because the meaning behind those special pieces can give you that warm fuzzy feeling. So I'm going to go through all of my 3 pieces and how I've styled them, and then I'm also going to briefly introduce Alyssa's pieces, but to see the meaning behind them and how she styled them, you have to go over to her video. So I will link that down below and in the cards here. I think I can do that so that you can easily pop over and see her contribution. So let's get started. The first item that I wanted to style for this video is one of my antique seal fob necklaces, and this is a really special one. I've got a couple of them, and this one is my personal favorite from my very small collection, and that's because it was a gift from my husband last year for Christmas. So I'll talk more about why I love it in just a second, but I also wanted to mention quickly that one of Alyssa's items perfectly corresponds with this, and that is her paperclip necklace. So you can see from these clips, it's absolutely beautiful. And if you want to learn more about why she loves it and how she styled it and just get the warm fuzzies that you get from watching an Alyssa video, I will link it here and then down below for you. So for my necklace, this was a gift from my husband, and I really love antiques, as you can see from my decor and how I've shared little snippets here and there on Instagram and then in other videos. I just think they're really beautiful, and I love that they have a story and there's something that you are entrusted with and then you hold until you give it to someone else or future generations. And I really love that about just anything beautiful in life, and especially something tangible that you can touch. So for this necklace, I just love seal fobs in general. I think they're really gorgeous, and I like the stories behind them. And this one has a little hidden message because it was already engraved with my husband's initials, so it made it extra special. Plus it's that beautiful gold and then the white stone, which goes with so much of my wardrobe. So I really love styling this in very traditional ways with really classic outfits. I think it accents it beautifully, but then also layered up with other jewelry so that it feels more current. So I get that classic current feeling that I'm always trying to get. And so the first way that I would style this for a holiday at home would be to wear it with something a little bit extra special that's still comfortable. And for me, that is a silk shirt. I think silk shirts are not only really nice on the skin, but they're just really pretty, and they look like you put in a lot of effort, even though it's just as easy as putting on a t-shirt. So this is my green silk shirt because green feels very festive, and I think it looks really beautiful against either bright silver or gold like I've done here, and layered up all together. It feels very classic and also super comfortable. So if you wanted to, you could pair this like I've done here with kind of dressier pants, but these are still really comfy on me because they've got a tiny bit of stretch in them. And then of course you could wear pumps if you wanted to feel a little bit extra special even at home. I think that's totally fine. Or of course go barefoot, and I think it looks great. Another way that I would style this necklace is to pair it with a cozy sweater. I think cozy sweaters are really great when you're staying home because they're really comfortable, obviously, but they still, with the addition of jewelry and other accessories, can feel a little bit special. So you can wear this with basic black pants, skinny black pants like I've done, shoes if you wanted to make it feel a little bit more formal, or even socks, sweatpants, joggers, leggings, and be perfectly comfortable for whatever you're gonna do. So I also like this because you can make the outfit feel a little bit special by changing up your hair. I think anytime you wear your hair or your makeup the same way a lot and then you change it up, it always feels like you put in a little bit more effort, even though it may have taken like 2 seconds. So a ponytail or a headband I think looks really great and shows that you're feeling a little bit festive, but still practical for maybe staying at home, watching movies, eating, doing whatever you're gonna do. The next piece I wanted to style for this video is my very first cashmere sweater that I bought brand new. I've had this for quite a few years now, and much like I recommend in a lot of my videos, I tested out cashmere sweaters by thrifting them and making sure I wasn't allergic and that I actually wore them and trying to find the color and the style that I liked. And after doing that for a bit, I bought this one brand new and I still love it and wear it. So I'll get into more about it in just a second. But I also wanted to quickly mention Alyssa's second piece, which is a pair of pinstripe pants. And if I'm remembering correctly, these are from her very first suit. So again, go over to check out her video. You can see how pretty it is here and I'll link it everywhere. So for me, this sweater is cashmere and navy blue. You know how I love navy. And it's a slimmer fit. And I really like that because it gives me versatility. It's also the sweater I'm wearing today. I've layered it over a white shirt. It layers really well over things, but also feels perfect by itself. So I love this because sweaters are cozy, like I just mentioned in my last outfit. But I also think that when you're going for something a little bit slimmer like this style, it always feels a little bit dressier than something oversized. So maybe you want to wear something cozy and comfortable like the sweater look that I just talked about, but you still want to feel a little bit different from every day. And if you're like me, maybe you've been living in oversized sweaters and casual loungewear lately. So going for something slimmer is a really good way to do that. And I just love this by itself with great jewelry, skinny black pants, or again, leggings, joggers, and it's totally comfortable, but still feels a little bit extra. And just like the outfits that I shared before this, you could again add shoes. You can wear shoes if you want to feel like you're going somewhere but not going somewhere. Even if you're going from the living room to your dining room, sometimes putting on shoes can make it feel like there's an activity happening. So it makes it feel a little bit different than the monotonous every single day. And especially if you're like me, you're probably barely putting on shoes lately, and when you are, it's to go to the grocery store or maybe to walk the dog. So by adding a pair of shoes, especially something that's a little bit special, I think it's a really nice way to set it apart from the day-to-day. So then another way that I would style this sweater is layered over a dress, and I think automatically dresses and skirts feel more fancy, especially if you're like me and you don't wear them all that often. It's a good way, much like changing up your hairstyle, to make something that you're wearing constantly feel different and special. So here I've layered it over a dress that I'll talk about next. It's actually my third sentimental piece, and I think it looks great because they're both navy, and you can add a belt to make it feel like you're actually going somewhere, and then tights if you wanted to feel cozy, and you could wear that barefoot, or again add shoes if you wanted to feel like you're actually putting forth some energy as if you were to go somewhere even though you're not. I think it's a nice way to make it feel a little bit special. The last piece that I wanted to style for this video is actually the dress that I wore underneath the sweater in the last outfit I just shared, and this is my wedding dress rehearsal dress. I'll talk about it more in just a second, but I wanted to quickly mention Alyssa's piece that corresponds with this one, and it is her Nona silk scarf. I love silk scarves, as you know, and just hearing about this made me feel the warmth and sentimentality that she must feel. So again, if you're interested in Alyssa's video, which I highly recommend, I will link it up here and then down below for you. So for me and this dress, this is a dress that I, like I mentioned, wore for my wedding dress rehearsal, and my mom found me this dress. Always trust the people that know you really well in life, because I love this dress still to this day. And I remember distinctly I was looking for a green shift dress because I love green, and I remember seeing this image. It was a Diane von Furstenberg dress. I can't remember who wore it. It was probably a blogger that I liked at the time, and I loved it because shift dresses are so great. They're something I enjoy wearing, and I loved the color, and I also liked the lace because my wedding dress was lace. So I thought it would complement it would complement my wedding dress really well. So I remember trying on that dress. I couldn't find it in green, but I tried it on a different color and it just did not work. And looking back now, I can understand why. It had slightly sloped shoulders and a slightly different neckline, and the length was different, and it just didn't work on me at all. So I sent photos to my mom, and when we were out shopping together, as it was getting closer and closer to my wedding, she found this dress, and she was like, "Oh, Audrey, I think this is perfect. Go try it on." So I tried it on, and she was so right. It is exactly what I wanted. And what I love about it is that it is a shift style, so really basic and minimal, but the lace is so beautiful and delicate. I love that the sleeves are transparent, but the body isn't. It also has shoulder pads, and you know how much I love now to accent my shoulders. I have learned in this past year that I would subconsciously do that, but never consciously seek it out. So this dress is a perfect example of that because I loved it immediately, but now I can understand why. And one of the key reasons is definitely the shoulders. It accents my own shoulders, which I really enjoy. And then the 3/4 sleeves, which I've come to find is a great way to manifest what I subconsciously take in about myself and what other people take in about me. And I now know how to tangibly manifest that. And then the length is perfect. I like shorter things, and right above my knee is perfect to wear with tights or by itself. So I remember I had to get it tailored ever so slightly. It was one of the few things that actually fit me off the rack, and I had to get it only taken in a little bit along the back because I usually have to do that. And I still love this dress. So I think because it suits me so well in so many ways and I feel really comfortable in it, I think it stands on its own beautifully. So I would wear this just barefoot and automatically feel really dressy. But if I did want to feel a little bit more special, I think with pumps would be absolutely perfect. That's how I wore it for my dress rehearsal, with some simple earrings, and I felt great. And then I would also, just like I did in the last outfit, layer it with a sweater and then shoes and a belt and maybe accessories, wear my hair up to give some interest, and I think it's beautiful. It will forever be a piece that I love, and I always feel good when I look at it, remember it, and then of course wear it. And there you have it. Those are 3 items from my wardrobe that are particularly sentimental and how they can inject that warm, fuzzy feeling into even a holiday spent at home. Things that are really out of the ordinary this year can feel a little bit more comforting, I think, if you do this. So hopefully my items and Alyssa's items have sparked something for you and reminded you of something with its own unique story specific to you in your life that you can wear this holiday season. So I will link Alyssa's video down below, like I said, and then up here if I'm able to. I really hope I can because I've promised that a lot in this video. So hopefully I'll be able to pop it up there because it's really easy to find then. And if you're not familiar with her channel yet, definitely go check it out. I think you'll really, really love it. And like always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Have a great day.